Hey, welcome back everyone. It is now October 13th of 2021, and ever since the very end of The Mandalorian Season 2, and of course The Bad Batch, a lot of Star Wars fans have truly been looking forward to the future of the franchise by Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, and exactly what they really have in store for these new TV shows that are currently in the works. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars updates. Also, by the way, guys, I am on Twitter if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow at Mike01. I do post a couple of fun and entertaining things on there from time to time and interact with you guys further. So, we're getting closer to the official teaser of the Book of Boba Fett, followed by the first look at the series on a grand scale on Disney Plus Day on November 12th. That's really going to be a big deal. Bob Chapek is going to be presenting the entire thing, alongside with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, as well as George Lucas by his side, really kind of exploring exactly what they have in store, not just for the Boba Fett series, but also for other TV shows that are currently in the works, like Kenobi. So, aside from all of this, we also know that Jon and Dave are doing absolutely everything that they can in order to succeed with The Mandalorian Season 3. So Carl Weathers just yesterday confirmed that he actually is going to begin filming today, and a lot has been going on for different actors that are actually hopping on board of the series that's really going to fulfill things for the entire Mandoverse. So, further on top of all of this, really, a lot of fans are looking forward to the Ahsoka Tano series, alright? This particular series that's all slated to be released in 2023. Next year, in 22, is when a lot of principal photography is going to begin. They're going to begin shooting this thing in Q1 of 2022, so looking forward to that. Now, Rosario Dawson is actively, pretty much training for the role of Ahsoka Tano to really get in shape for that. However, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are developing a new universe that will bring the highlights from Star Wars Legends, it's described that currently Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are also making huge changes to the franchise behind the scenes for multiple TV shows that will be unexpected to the entire fandom. Now, it's described that currently a major scene is being planned to be filmed for the Ahsoka Tano series in April of 2022. It's described that the major scene for the Ahsoka Tano series, of course, is set to involve both Luke Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano to meet up in a scene that will take place on a brand new world that is being developed that includes many ancient Jedi temples. Now, given that Rosario Dawson has been training for her role as Ahsoka for quite some time now, the scene is set to feature both Luke and Ahsoka to actually go on a journey for roughly one episode that is going to really dive into their adventure of uncovering hidden Jedi artifacts. Now, the episode is said to be heavily inspired by Raiders of the Lost Ark, and how Luke Skywalker is even set to have a scene where Ahsoka Tano meets Luke at his Jedi training temple for the series that will involve a special moment with the Darth Vader melted helmet. Now, it's described that a Darth Vader helmet prop has already been made by Lucasfilm strictly for the Ahsoka Tano series, and that a scene is set to involve Luke Skywalker showing Ahsoka Tano Darth Vader's melted helmet, something that is going to be directly emotional since Anakin was once her master. Now, the actual sequence is set to exchange a conversation between Luke and Ahsoka about his father and her master, and new secrets about Anakin and Darth Vader that will come to light. This entire sequence is set to be done by Dave Filoni with the help of Jon Favreau. Additionally, separate from all of this, the Ahsoka Tano series is set to also dive into the netherworld of the Force. This is going to be an environment where Ahsoka Tano is going to meet the Force ghosts of the past, and that the worlds between worlds will play a direct role in how Ahsoka Tano is going to enter this realm. Now, the scene is set to be prepared by Luke giving Ahsoka detailed instructions on how to find a specific Jedi temple in the Outer Rim that is actually going to offer her great knowledge about the worlds between worlds and how she can find a way to uncover secrets about the cosmic force. This entire series is set to be quest-driven, and how Ahsoka can actually gain knowledge from 3 different realms, that being the Netherworld, the Worlds Between Worlds, and Mortis as well, will play a large role in the series. Now, another aspect that will be explored is, of course, Grand Admiral Thrawn trying to hunt down Ahsoka Tano after she is actually set to succeed in finding Ezra Bridger, portrayed by Mina Massoud, on one of her missions in the early episodes of the show. Now, though Mando Season 3 is set to introduce Thrawn as a cameo, the Ahsoka series will make him the grand villain of the show, pulling the strings of the story behind the scenes. So here's the thing about Grand Admiral Thrawn, alright? Basically what John and Dave are doing with the Ahsoka Tano series by introducing Luke Skywalker again and how his interactions with Ahsoka Tano are going to set everything up is that this is basically recreating the Thrawn trilogy from the 1990s. We're talking about the Thrawn books. This was the true sequel trilogy of its time, if you guys want to go ahead and read that. In fact, Lucasfilm is actually preparing to redo those books. So a lot of Legends books are getting remade, you know, getting a nice new refreshed look on them when it comes to the book covers and whatnot. Personally, I think that they finally realized that there are a lot of Legends stories that are superior to what the Disney canon holds currently, and that's exactly why they're dragging in a lot of Legends into these new stories. Now, I want to dive into the Darth Vader melted helmet prop that was made specifically for the Ahsoka Tano show. This is key. So, basically, what Abrams did with the sequel trilogy is that, yes, he wanted to create this shadow of Darth Vader, pretty much being used as the driving force for Kylo Ren. And now what they're doing with the sequels, or should I say with the new TV shows that are going to eventually tie into the sequels in a very light and loose way, is that they have John and Dave bringing back the melted Darth Vader helmet as seen in the sequel trilogy films. However, this time, it's going to be used as a way to create this emotional sequence between Luke and Ahsoka, discussing their experience with, of course, Anakin/Vader. You know, Luke's father and Anakin's master, or should I say Ahsoka's master. So, I think it's a very interesting scene that they're currently setting up, the fact that we will be visiting Luke Skywalker's Jedi Temple, and that they will be exploring, of course, Grand Admiral Thrawn in the grand scheme of things. So, this is the very important thing also that I think a lot of fans absolutely need to know, is that we're going to be learning more about the hidden empire in the Ahsoka Tano series, as well as learning more about Luke Skywalker's secrets about the dark side of the Force, because we will be learning more about Luke Skywalker's quests and his knowledge about Jedi lore and Sith lore and whatnot, and how that's going to be uncovered in the Ahsoka series. Overall, I think that this show, given that we will be diving into the Netherworld, the worlds between worlds, as well as the realm of Mortis, it's very possible that they're going to dive more into the father, the son, and the daughter, you know, in a very unexpected and different way than how it was done in the animated series, The Clone Wars. So here's the thing about all of this, is that when you look at everything with Ahsoka Tano, given that the show is going to be very quest-driven, alright? What I mean by very quest-driven is that it's going to have that Pirates of the Caribbean-esque feel to it, where you have these characters going from point A to point B to the very end of the line sequence, where everything's going to tie together and expand to other TV shows. Personally, I think that Kenobi and Ahsoka are going to be the best TV shows of 2022 and 2023, easily, hands down. Yes, I'm excited for The Mandalorian Season 3, but I still don't believe it's going to top the Kenobi TV series. I think that Kenobi is really going to be the game changer. It's going to be the highlight of the entire universe for 2022. So with that being said, guys, you know, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.